Sikhism is a major religion that has numerous followers from all over the world. Many people consider themselves Sikhs. But what is the history of Sikhism? What is Sikhism about? Who are the Sikhs? The origin of Sikhism can be traced back to Guru Nanak, who lived in the 15th century. He is regarded as the founder of Sikhism. Guru Nanak established the first Sikh monastery at Kartarpur in 1522. The monastery was a place where the Sikhs met and practiced their religion. They would meditate, recite sacred verses, and perform other religious rituals. The word Sikh means one who is pure. The name Sikh came from the Sanskrit word Sikh. The word Sikh is also the name of the Sikhs. Sikhism is a monotheistic religion that believes in God. It is the first major religion to be established in India. Sikhism was founded by Guru Nanak and his followers. The word Sikh means one who is pure. There is one thing that unites all Sikhs, and that is their belief in the holy book called the Granth Sahib. The Gurus were men who led their followers to a new way of life, and it was they who compiled the Granth Sahib. It is believed by Sikhs that if you read it, you will be able to find your own path to God. This is why the book is called the Granth Sahib, because it is a compendium of the teachings of all the Gurus, past and present. The Gurus were great teachers and scholars. They had their own unique style of teaching and writing. They wrote about all aspects of life, including the philosophy of life, ethics, religious practice, and other subjects. The Granth Sahib contains all this information in one place. It is said to contain more than 100,000 verses of poetry and prose. And then there are also hymns, prayers, invocations, and stories about the Gurus. Guru Nanak was a man of peace. He was also an entrepreneur. He wanted to teach people how to live in peace with each other. He believed that the only way to do this was to follow the teachings of the Holy Book. This book was written in the 15th century, and it is still used today as a spiritual guide for Sikhs. It is called the Granth Sahib because it is the holy book of the Sikhs. It contains the teachings of all the Gurus. Guru Nanak was born in 1469 in a village called Nankana Sahib in Punjab. He was a descendant of Guru Hargobind. His father was called Iqbal Chand, who was a follower of Baba Farid, who was the founder of the Sufi tradition of Islam. His mother's name was Mata Anand Kaur. He was named Nanak, which means the pure one. Sikhs believe that God has created us all, and we are all equal. All of God's creation is called the divine. All of God's creations are equal. There is no distinction between man and animals or even plants. God has given us all the same amount of time to live. In Sikhism, life is seen as sacred. All living things are regarded as holy. Sikhs are taught to treat each other with respect. This is because they believe that we are all part of God's creation. We are all equal. The Sikhs believe that everyone is born equal. They believe that no one is superior to anyone else. Everyone is important. Everyone has a purpose. Everyone has something unique to contribute to society. This is not a judgmental religion. It teaches that every human being is equally divine. God has given each one of us a soul. This is our identity. It is who we are. Our soul is our identity. It is our true nature. It is eternal. It is not bound by the body and the material world. It is an indestructible part of us. It lives forever. It is the essence of our being. It is our true self. The body is just the vehicle that our soul uses to travel around the material world. The body and the soul are not two different parts of us. They are one unit. Our true nature is our soul. It is not physical. It is spiritual. It exists outside space and time. It is immortal. It lives on after the death of the body. The body and the soul are not two different parts of us. They are one unit. Our true nature is our soul. It is not physical. Guru Nanak established the first Sikh monastery at Kartarpur in 1522. The monastery was a place where the Sikhs met and practiced their religion. They would meditate, recite sacred verses, and perform other religious rituals. The word Sikh means one who is pure. The name Sikh came from the Sanskrit word Sikh. The word Sikh is also the name of the Sikhs. There is one thing that unites all Sikhs, and that is their belief in the holy book called the Granth Sahib. The Gurus were men who led their followers to a new way of life, and it was they who compiled the Granth Sahib. The Granth Sahib is divided into two sections. The first section is called the Adi Granth. It contains the teachings of the Gurus. It is divided into 10 parts called sands. The second section is called the Granth Sahib. It contains the stories of the lives of the Gurus. These are called Panj Pierre. The stories are divided into 5 chapters called Kirtans. The Gurus were great teachers. They were also great storytellers. This is why the Guru Granth Sahib is filled with stories about the Gurus. These stories tell us what it means to be a Sikh. To illustrate the relationship between the Gurus and the Guru Granth Sahib, there are two ways of describing this. One way is that the Gurus are the authors of the Guru Granth Sahib, and the other way is that the Guru Granth Sahib is the written work of the Gurus. The Gurus were very spiritual people. They were not only religious leaders but also great poets, musicians, and teachers. They were also merchants. They would travel all over India. They would stay in different places for months at a time. They would learn and teach the people of those areas about the teachings of the Guru Granth Sahib. They would write down all of their teachings in a book called the Guru Granth Sahib. The Gurus also gave the people of the area many things. They gave them food and clothing, and they gave them money. These are all things that we still have today. The Gurus also taught the people how to live in peace with each other. They taught the people how to live in harmony. They taught the people how to treat each other with respect. Share your thoughts about what you learned and what you think about the text above. What other information did you want to read here? Use the comments section below to share your constructive insights.